Alright, good afternoon everyone. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd day of December 2025. This will be my last video, I think, before Christmas. The next meeting will be on the 30th, 12:30 at 2:30 p.m. Tuesday, 12:30 at 2:30 p.m. a week from today. After Christmas, alright? So, I wanted to wish everyone a happy holiday, Merry Christmas. Hope you all stay safe, make good decisions, and be back trading again after Christmas. That said, I made a couple of changes in here that I want to show you. And there's another thing that I wanted to point out to you too when you get into instances like this right here. Alright, now I'm just discussing the swing bands. I made some changes in the swing bands. Now if you were to just shut them off like this, okay, now this is the way they are by default right now. But once you update your indicators, once you go up here and your swing trade bands right there, I think mine haven't been updated right now. If I click on that right now, it comes up as, oh, it did update. Okay, well this is the way it's going to come up. It's going to come up as the non-repainted version. Okay, the repainted version looks like this by default. It comes up with the little dots and all that. I want to do it this way because a lot of you guys were having trouble with the repainting, and the same questions were coming in, saying, you know, what does it change afterward? It won't do that by default now. If you want to have the repainted version, just come in here and click on this. Now, you will also see that I have band speeds. This used to say multiplier. I had one box and it said multiplier, but I changed it to band speed. When you check this, repainted smoothing, it uses this one, 2.1. Okay, you see how that just changed it right there? If I uncheck it, it uses the endpoint band speed of 1.8. Okay, so if I change this band speed, it'll change it when that's not checked. However, if I check that, changing this won't change a thing. Alright, changing this will. Okay, you'll see. There it is. Okay, so this should be a 2.1 when that is on repainted, and when it's unchecked, 1.8 is what I like to use. So that is one change that I made. Another change that I made, I got rid of the little arrows that used to pop up every time price went outside the bands. I got rid of those because everybody was asking about those and they don't really mean anything. They were on this side over here. Okay, and there's one other thing I want to point out. This up here, there was one question that came to me today. If you don't want that to show up there, just uncheck this little table box right there. Okay, uncheck that and that will go away if you don't want that up there. Okay, now, when you get a stop out, like let's say you get this right here and you have a stop out, that's outside the band, you get that stop out. The next trade, when it's going in the same direction like that, I like to see the next trade hook below the G1 and below the band at the same time. Alright, that keeps you out of the really steep ones where sometimes, like this one here stopped out, and this one right here would have stopped out too because that did not hook down below both of them right there. Okay, this one did hook down below both and it kept going down. That's what I like to see. Alright, I just want to point that out to you. Now the initial one, a lot of times that initial one is going to be just fine without hooking both of them, but if it stops out, you want to make sure the next one hooks both. Okay. Alright. It's just something that I noticed, something I picked up. I was going to actually code that in, but it happens. It only hooks one many times. You know, when it's way outside the bands particularly, it only hooks one many times. So it's not, you lose too many good trades by having it, by eliminating all those and making it have to hook both all the time. I mean, you'd eliminate that trade, you'd eliminate a whole bunch of trades. That one right there, that actually hooked both right there, but that didn't work out. But that one there would work. That's what I wanted to point out to you, okay? The bands themselves work great with repainting on or with repainting off. The difference, as you can see, you know, if I put another one on here like this, I'll put another one on and it'll have repainting off by default, but if I go in here and I choose repainting, then you will see the difference. Alright. Now, right here with what we see right here, it all looks pretty okay. You know, you're gonna have the same trades in some cases here, you'll have the same trades, in some cases you won't. But it's pretty close. You get really good results with either one. Okay. The only issue with the repainting is you're not going to be able to do any back testing with it. Alright. It only goes back a certain number of bars, and as you go back, it changes. Right? It shifts. So this one here, the non-repainting, won't shift as you go back to check out what's already happened. Okay. Now, if you've not taken a free trial with us, go to tv-trades.com. tv-trades.com. Sign up for the trial there. If you go to well, here we'll go to Target View Trades. TargetViewTrades.com to sign up for next week's webinar. Now, the way that I had it going, everybody that signed up for the past webinars automatically signed up for the next webinar, but it's no longer the case. All right, you got to sign up for this one fresh. If you haven't signed up for it, go sign up for this one, and we'll get you in there next week. Okay. I don't know what happened that everybody got that whole webinar ended up getting deleted. The one that was there for today by accident. So go out here, click on that, and it'll get you all set for the for next week's webinar on Tuesday. Okay. Again, I wish you all Merry Christmas. Be safe, and we'll see you back next week.